It's been over 30 years and I'm just now trying this childhood dish again. Anyone know what this is? Still doing the same old job today, clearing out an abandoned cashew orchard for the landowner. Picked up a few cashew nuts along the way, so I thought, why not take a little break and roast them? See if the taste has changed at all since 30 years ago. You know, thinking about this just now, it reminded me of something. When I was a kid, I actually almost burned down some old man's house in the village, all because of roasted cashews like these. Back then, we were always running around the village, a bunch of kids picking fruit off trees, snacking, messing around. We were curious about everything. Didn't matter how weird or dangerous it was. If we thought of it, we had to try it. And maybe that was the kind of time in life when we weren't afraid to try new things. We just did them. No thinking, no worrying about consequences. The only thing we were really scared of was going home and getting a good whooping from our parents. Now that was terrifying. What about you all? If you've got any memorable childhood stories like this, feel free to share them with me in the comments below. Well, it's just after 1 p.m. right now, and it's pretty hot outside. Lighting a fire to roast these cashews might actually be a crazy idea at this point. But hey, it's all right. Sometimes we deserve to treat ourselves to little things like this, right? I'm just gonna sit here and wait for my brother until these cashews are ready to eat. One of the most unforgettable memories I have about cashews as a kid was how pretty much every one of us ended up with burns or blisters on our mouths, hands, or feet from the cashew sap. It was one of those early life lessons we learned the hard way through experience. Man, I'm honestly pretty excited to taste that childhood flavor again. The taste of a time when life hadn't piled any weight on our shoulders yet. Back then, it was just about running around the village, chasing whatever brought us joy and heading home only when it got dark. Here we go. Looks like they're finally roasted and just about ready for a little feast. Well, maybe only halfway roasted, but hey, who cares? Let's try a few and see how they turned out. Fresh off the fire, they're still pretty hot. And since they're not fully roasted yet, cracking them open is a bit of a struggle. Back then, all we needed to crack them open was a rock, a stick, and a few solid wax. And just like that, they'd split open, revealing what felt like the ultimate snack to us. What I still remember to this day is how good they tasted. So crunchy, slightly sweet, with that smoky, burnt flavor from the fire. It was the kind of thing every kid in the village absolutely loved. Back in the day, getting our hands on cashew nuts to roast wasn't easy at all. We were only allowed to pick the fruit to eat. The nuts were off limits because the landowners would keep them to sell. So sneaking a few out to the fields, lighting up a pile of straw, and roasting them in secret. That was one of the most unforgettable experiences of our childhood. Oh, looks like they're not quite ready for our little feast just yet. So my brother's gonna toss them back on the fire for a bit longer. All right, now they're definitely ready to enjoy. Cracking them open now is a breeze. Just a light tap, and you've got yourself what might just be the perfect snack in this moment. It's a flavor I'm guessing most people have probably never had the chance to taste. My brother's still the same as he was back when we were kids, always making sure everything's ready, so all I have to do is sit down and enjoy.
chạy luôn. Nó mút lại.
The little feast is ready now, and doesn't it just look tempting? It's not shiny or perfect like the ones you see at the market, and there's no added flavoring or anything, but it's delicious in a way that's special, something only those who've tried it can truly appreciate the amazing taste of.
Lúc trước gan nhỏ đùng má qua vương hạt chả này, hạt chả điêu, ăn bớt chả điêu là ăn chả điêu thôi rồi má cột lại bỏ lại tại gốc, má vui thiệt. Bà đẻo quý bà nghe.
Thanks so much for listening to my story, and if you've got any stories of your own you want to share, don't hesitate to drop them in the comments below. I'll be back with more everyday tales for you all soon. Take care, and see you next time.